7.
Is it Jordache Man?
I don't. Well, let's play the music.
Oh, they're playing. Oh, there it is.
There we go. There it is. This we have Seth Kano.
That's salute.
World's in a shambles. Just listen to the ramble. Jerry Rocha and Eddie Pence. They aren't very dense. Words they don't like to mince. They've got a sixth sense. Their voices are very juicy, just like He-Man's mother's pussy. We're like the skeleton crew, stealing all the loot. Yeah, we're the Ramble crew. Now give the Seth salute. Games we like to play, Mario, Zelda, Silver Surfer. If you don't listen to the Ramble, you're a scruffy looking nerf herder. Goonies never say die, so eat that hair pie. McDonald's, Burger King, or Five Guys. Eating those will give you thick thighs. The Ramble is my jam. I'm off to eat some ghost ham. Since Eddie doesn't take the bonga, then it's time to make the chimichanga. There we go. There now. There it is. Now.
Boom.
Here we are.
Boom.
There
Boom.
it is.
Boom.
Breathe
Little
deep.
shot at
Together
fast
we
food
do.
in there. He took a little dig at the fast food.
We'll do little fast food nation. Little blitz on there.
Nothing
ever
there
see that
related
movie?
to the Ramble, but that was just
Right.
a dig into
Little dig.
fast food.
Did you ever see the movie Fast Food Nation?
No,
Oof. Ooh.
because on occasion I have to eat fast food. Life just presents a situation where I
God,
do have to eat fast food, and I'd rather not know that.
Can I tell you the final shot? It's fictionalized about the book, right? The book that dove deep. They do a look. Can I tell you the final shot of the movie?
Sure.
It is. I just was like, oh, it's an actual footage from a slaughterhouse as two cows are just herded in with this look of pure fear in their faces as their throats just get slit, and it's like, God fucking damn it! Oh, it hurts.
Yeah. See, I can hear it, but I don't want to see it. Once I see it, then
Right.
it's real.
I was like, God, this is evil. This is just.
And
fucking
occasionally,
evil.
I got to go to Del Taco. So just sometimes it has
Right.
to happen. So I'd rather not know about this.
Right. It's.
I know about it. I can't.
No,
watch
I'm
it.
kind of there. It hurts. It's fucking. Oh God. It's
'Cause,
Jesus Christ. It's. I think it would if they could perfect the lab grown meat. Right.
Yeah, let's get to that. Let's clone some meat.
Let me have some guilt-free hamburgers. How great would that be? Nothing died for this burger. All the scientists did was just take a little syringe and
They grew some meat in a petri
grew some
dish.
meat.
And then there we
Didn't
go.
even clone another creature to kill it and serve
No.
it. Just
clone
clone some meat.
Clone the meat. Let's get to that.
This is the Ramble podcast, everybody. The Potteration Nation. Is that what they call it? Should they? This is
They're going
Ramble
to now.
right? The Potteration Nation.
Because they got Ramble Nation.
They got Ramble
here.
Nation, brother. Well, this is a Geek's Guide to Pop Culture. We're the Geeks. I'm comedian, cancer fighter, Mangs Mang, Eddie, Jerry Rocha. Look at me taking credit for you. It's because I said Mangs Mang. You're usually the Mangs Mang. So right over there we have the one and
Eddie
only.
Pence, comedian podcast.
And Mangs
Did you
Mangs
see-
Mangs Mang?
Mangs.
Mangs.
Did you see that? I was reading this article. I was doom scrolling on Facebook, and I saw
Oh
this
boy. Always
article.
fun. What a
where
great place
Hulk-
that's turned into.
Oh, it's awesome. It's almost as good as Twitter.
Yeah.
Apparently, Hulk Hogan, I don't know if this is verified or not, but the article looked like it was real because they cited other things. I was like, okay, those are legit. But
Okay.
was this real? That Hulk Hogan was originally offered the part of Grand Admiral Thrawn in the live-action Ahsoka film.
This can't be.
Ahsoka series.
Stop it. They're
It
making
can't be,
this up.
right?
There's
'Cause
no.
And he said he was originally offered, he said all this on Howard Stern apparently, but I've never heard the interview. He said he was offered the role of the wrestler in the Mickey Rourke's part in the wrestler,
He
but he
said
turned it
that
down.
before too. Jim Cornette will every fifth week on his podcast will have a breakdown of like all the bullshit Hulk Hogan has said. Like, here's all the lies. These
Right.
are all the new lies. So there's Hulk Hogan is Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Would he have kept the blonde skullet?
He had to have. That would have been the worst fucking thing ever. It would have been the worst, unless there's only one way to make it work, and he's Hollywood. And then you just write like
Fucking Thrawn wearing a feather boa.
He's got the bow and he comes out air guitaring and all that shit. Like, that's the only way. Like that. Who was that evil? What was the name of that evil witch chick? I forgot her name. Yeah, what was it? What was the evil witch chick? What was her fucking name?
I forget her name.
She's just telling us.
But all the was it the night troopers or whatever they were called?
Right.
The zombie stormtroopers.
Right.
Just fucking air guitaring and they're just standing there at attention. Fucking Ahsoka's like, what's happening?
You can't stop us, Ahsoka. What makes you say that? And then you just hear bow, wow, 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 wow. N-N-N-W-O.
M Empire.
He's walking out. God, we were this close to signing him.
Oh.
This close to being Grand Admiral Thrawn. That
So
fucking close. Fucking brutal. Jesus Christ. What a load of shit. Is that Star Wars' darkest hour?
It
by a mile.
Yeah.
It makes the Acolyte fucking look like Empire Strikes Back.
It's fucking Gone with the Wind.
If they cast Vader, Hulk Hogan as Grand
all fucking painted blue with a blonde skullet.
With the painted on beard.
He's still got his blonde fucking handlebar mustache. But he's all blue.
Oh, God. It would have been... Now, had he not become the pile of shit had he not revealed himself to us to be the pile of shit that he is, might have been great.
Well, dude, if you're talking to like 9-10-year-old me, fucking
I'm like,
put Hogan in Star Wars?
How do they stop this? How do the good guys stop this? And then he would have to turn. Like he would have to face turn, right? He would have to be Thrawn.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the witch lady would like have like a fucking like Ahsoka's out cold, right? And the witch lady's
getting ready to cut her head off, and then he just
she hands Hogan a satchel full of credits. And he's like, I've been thinking a lot about this. My answer, hell no. Like, throws it at her.
And then she goes to hit him with that fucking ghost sword or whatever it was. And he just claps it between both hands and he starts shaking his head no.
Oh, the pop. The pop.
And then stormtroopers just start running at him and he's just giving them big boots just all over the place. Just big boots.
Yeah, they're big boots.
And then he leg drops her, and it's just over.
And then who's it? Balin. Balin comes in and gets the advantage, right?
Yeah.
So then her and Balin are working Hogan over while Ahsoka's, and they just hear the bump, bum, 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 bum.
Here comes Ultimate Ezra just running down.
Ultimate Ezra just fucking doing That would have made Ahsoka better, sadly. But it had to have been the Hogan we didn't know existed.
Yes. The Hogan from our childhoods. The ones the fake Hogan that didn't really exist.
That one. So by the way, subscribe to the Ramble, 5-star rating, positive text review. If you don't, we're gonna have to think you're a chump. And we don't want to do that. We don't want
We're gonna have to think of what we think of Hulk Hogan now is what we think of
As
you.
what we think of you.
I don't want to think that. I want to think of you. I want to think of you as what we thought of Hulk Hogan back then. That's what I want to think of you.
Right. There's no fucking way Hulk Hogan was asked to be a Grand Admiral. Now, all right, wait a minute. Acolyte is 10 times better if he's Plagueis.
Oh, for sure. If he's just in the rocks.
He has to give himself dialogue. What's going on out there, brother? Whoa, hark. What's that over yonder I see, brother?
I guess they're off to train, say their prayers, and eat their vitamins.
Hark, what's happening over by yonder? And they're like, this isn't the Old West. What are you doing?
Don't say anything, Terry. Just
say
quiet.
Anything, Terry. Just fucking.
We just need your blonde skullet to sell this. What a lump of shit.
He's De Niro's character in Killers of the Flower Moon. They originally offered that to me, brother. Yeah, sure. I'm sure Scorsese
How about Gene Hackman's character in Unforgiven?
He said there, they were really Scorsese. He's just dying to work with you.
He's just laying on the floor. This isn't fair. I was building a house, brother.
Brother, I was building a house.
Brother, I was building a house.
He just leg drops Richard Harris when he's beating him on the streets. He does an actual.
Gives him a back rake. Just.
I'll have that Winchester you keep in your boot, brother. That's an back rake. That starts the speech.
He just does this. He just holds his hand up as a test of strength. He's like, He's got fucking.
Oh, fuck. God damn.
Fuck. I was building a house. This isn't fair, brother.
What did Miggs tell you? Multiple Miggs. What did he say to you? He said he could smell my gun. I can't, brother.
I can't, brother. I can't.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What a load I was offered the role of get the fuck out of here.
Admiral
Yeah.
Thrawn.
The greatest tactician in the Star Wars universe. God, I'm thinking Hulk Hogan now. That's what
Hogan.
Someone in Disney was like, I'm really thinking Hulk Hogan today.
We need someone really cerebral. Someone who can really carry this. This master tactician. The greatest admiral in the Empire's history. Who can it be? Hulk Hogan.
This is let's figure this out. What was his best acting? I'm gonna have to say
Rocky 3?
I'm gonna go Rocky 3 or when Miss Elizabeth dragged him out to save Macho Man from the Honky Tonk Man Heart Foundation beatdown he was getting.
Okay.
Remember when he was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" When he saw the injustice being done in the ring, and he had to do something about it. It's either that or Rocky 3. But
here's the photo.
Where did you hear about this? This is fucking amazing.
It's on. Here's the interview. He said he turned down the role for the wrestler because
first off, that motherfucker ain't turning down anything. If he's gonna be at the Republican National Convention ripping his shirt off, he ain't turning down a fucking thing.
This is what he says. He goes, Hulk Hogan has reportedly claimed he was offered the part of Grand Admiral Thrawn in Star Wars Ahsoka. And this is what he says. They approached me to appear in the new Star Wars series as the heel character. But when they told me I had to be painted blue top to bottom, I told them, that don't work for me, brother.
Yeah, that was it. But I'm gonna go stand on a podium and go, what are you gonna do when Trumpomania runs wild? Like, yeah, you'll take that gig, but you won't take fucking Star Wars. You fucking load of shit.
Then he says, Hulk Hogan also said he turned down the role of the wrestler. He says, I was approached 3 times to do the movie The Wrestler, that Mickey Rourke part, and I kept telling them if I did it, the film would suck. And then he goes on to explain why. He says, I did a movie called No Holds Barred about a wrestler. My first movie with New Line Cinema. It did incredibly well. For a $3 million budget, it made about $50 million. So I did 2 other films for New Line Cinema, Suburban Commando and Mr. Nanny, both low-budget movies that made money. When the script for The Wrestler kept coming to me, I said, this movie is so good that if you put me in the film as a wrestler, people are going to say, no credibility, Hulk Hogan isn't a good actor. And then I guess he said Hulk Hogan also claimed he was offered to play the leading role in 1986 cult classic movie Highlander.
Sure, get the fuck out of here. Stop it.
But there's Hulk as Grand Admiral Thrawn.
They asked me to,
Brother, that's a no-go for me, brother.
That's a
I
no-go
can't be
for
blue.
me, brother.
Now, red, white, and blue, we could do that, brother.
Angela Bassett, owes me a lot, brother. I was going to be Tina Turner in What's Love Got to Do with It, but I said no. They asked me to be Tina Turner. Where's he pulling this shit out of? Who does he expect to believe this shit? Like, that's what's fucking... Who does he expect to believe? Brother. God, brother. Oh,
that's a no-go for me, brother.
That's a no-go, brother. No, we're not doing that. What is... Oh, God. Fucking unbelievable. The balls. Like, why? Look, you're already a millionaire. You have a boatload.
Well, maybe.
Why do you have to
Who knows?
bullshit?
You've probably blown through it.
Like, why do you have to bullshit everybody? Like, what do you I think that's a problem. You're that over, right? In your profession, you get to the point where you transcend the profession you're in. Yeah. How do you just go retire? Right?
I don't think
you
they
can't. You just have to sit here and tell everybody how great you are 24/7, even when it's just like it. Oh, God,
I think their egos are so big by that point that they just can't let go of the spotlight.
They can't is that because one rumor I believe is true is that he got WCW to hire Warrior just so he could beat him, so he could not have the Warrior be undefeated against him.
See, I could see that's absolutely, yeah.
I had heard that rumor back then that he actually brought Warrior in because it was kind of a thud, right? The Warrior shit.
Yeah.
It was the match was terrible. Remember that? Like it cuts away and then he hit him with a chair and that was it. Remember that? Like
yeah,
nothing happened.
It was awful.
He just chair shotted him and then pinned him and then. It was like, I'm sure it was just egos back and forth. Well, I'm not going to lose to you clean. Well, I'm not going to have this. I'm like fucking.
Fucking egos, man.
Yeah. Oh, God. And a tease for Friday's Ramble Radio. Maybe, because who knows if we go there yet. But you apparently have heard a story that Marvel is indeed going where we thought they were going to go with the crooked cop having the Punisher American flag tattoo.
And how it's been co-opted by these lumps of shit.
By fucking...
profess to be Punisher-type people.
God, I love it.
When the Punisher, in reality, would have executed all of them.
All of them. What was that T-shirt I sent you the picture of? It said, no, you're not the Punisher. You're a white supremacist who never read the comics. That's what you are. That's... Oh, fuck. Well, man, what a... Boy, Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan. We got to figure out the title for this one, but the
that's not going to work for me, brother.
It's not going to work for me, brother. Let's see.
We're going to give you a lead role in a Star Wars project on Disney. Oh, but you got to be blue. Oh, it ain't going to work.
Can't do it, brother.
I can't be painted blue, brother.
How about Hulk Hogan turned down Miss Daisy? Turned down the role of Miss. They wanted me to drive me around, brother. They wanted Morgan Freeman to drive me around, brother.
I said, you put me in Miss Daisy, it's going to suck.
It's not going to be any good, man.
I'm any good. No one's going to believe
They wanted me to be Thanos, brother, but they said I had to wear an oven mitt to make up for the gauntlet, brother, because they were going to CGI. I said, no, sir. And that's a no-go, brother.
It ain't going to work for me, brother.
I'm not going to do that. They wanted me to be the hooker in Anora, but I said that's a no-go.
That's a no-go.
The dancer, the stripper.
Brother.
They wanted me to be that stripper in Anora, brother, but I was like, no, I'm not getting. They wanted me to be that 19-year-old stripper in Anora, brother, but I was like, no, it's a no-go for me.
That's a no-go for me, brother.
I have to be pegging the Russian kid, brother. That's the only way I'm doing it.
Ain't nobody pegging me, brother.
Hulk Hogan is Anora. That's our new title. Hulk Hogan is Anora. They wanted me to be that fucking. They wanted me to be that stripper.
Oh, brother.
Oh fuck. Jesus Christ. Well, what a ramble.
What a
radio.
What a
My
ramble.
God. If you haven't already subscribed, give it a 5-star rating. Give it a positive text. If you told all your friends about it,
Tell him.
Eddie, we can't help you. What can we do now? Like, we've done all we can do. My goodness.
It's really in their hands at this point.
It really is. This is on you. So, before we leave, we have the bad news. We have...
contractual obligations. Skeletor, have you ever been offered any movie roles in Hollywood?
Eddie, that's a wonderful question, and I'm glad you've asked me that. Yes, Skeletor, I get scripts in the mail every day, and I say no every day. It's just it's beneath me. It's not who I think I should be. Things like that. I think the biggest one I turned down was the role of Natalie Portman in Heat. They wanted me to be Pacino's kind of moody, suicidal stepdaughter. And, of course, there's the bathtub scene where she slits her wrists, all that. I wanted to do I was fine with all of it, but I said, look, I want to be naked in the bathtub so you see my giant, big blue dick. I want that, at least. And so the Heat people, we went back and forth, and this and that. It was very cool, but I ended up going with Natalie Portman, and I think the movie suffered because of it. I think Heat would have been a much better movie had I been the suicidal, disenchanted teenage stepdaughter, preteen stepdaughter of Pacino's character in Heat. Now, there is a 7-hour cut of the film. I don't know if you know this, where I am in fact the Natalie Portman character. The suicide scene's longer. My big blue dick is in it. There's a lot more of that. But it's all been, I have about 850 million copies of that film. And I'm ready to sell on my website once I get it up and running. Once we get the legalities cleared away. But you're wondering, my goodness, where are you going to store? Where are you going to put that many 4K discs? Huh? Go ahead and ask me, Eddie. Where can I put all that?
Where?
He-Man's mother's pussy! It's like you're Charlie Brown going to kick that football and you fall for it.
All right.
Okay.
I don't think that would have made Heat a better movie.
I don't think it would have at all.
I thought Heat was actually a pretty good movie.
As it was, I don't think it needs anything to.
I was originally approached to be the little lump on Val Kilmer's elbow.
Okay. I don't think that needed an actor to play that lump.
Jesus. Okay. All right. Cinesnob, Cody.
Cinesnob. Let's get him on Rotten Tomatoes.
Let's get him on Rotten Tomatoes. Let's right those wrongs. Eddie, where can all the fine folk find you?
5 days a week, patreon.com, The Ralph Report. Tuesdays, Fridays, Ramble Radio. Wednesdays, Ramble Proper here on the Potteration Nation Network.
Potteration Nation.
And then also on Fridays, Not Today with Jen Sturger.
You can find me in the same Ramble locales. You can find Eddie and Cody. I'm streaming games most nights of the week at Retro Rocha on Kick and Twitch. Just my name on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channels. Listen to our comedy records. All that good shit. Subscribe to the Ramble 5-star rating. Positive text review. And we will be back tomorrow for a Ramble proper as we give you the Super Nintendo game that should have been Mask, but based on the movie, not the toy line. So I can't wait. All right. See you soon, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there it is. There it is. Man.
There it goes. Lovely.
What? They wanted me to be Lolita, brother. Stanley Kubrick had asked me, brother.
Several times. I had to get a restraining order, brother.
They wanted me to be the voice of Hal, brother, in 2000.
He told me he was going to quit cinema, brother. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, brother? Don't.
Oh, fuck.
He wanted me to, James Cameron wanted me to be Ripley in Aliens.
The best film he ever did, let's be honest. Gremlins 2.